Going home here. We're going to do some liquidating. You only got a few, but do have a few errors to kind of show y'all. I picked up today at the local coin store. This one is just this is a retained lamination, and it's massive on the back of this coin. You see where it's starting to peel off, right? Here, it goes up to here through cents. You see where it's starting to crack right through the hooves into this rim. And I think it stops somewhere right up in here. Sorry about the thumb, but and it starts right here. That's a lamination peel that's stayed. When you see something like that, you need to leave it alone. It has more value if you got that part added onto it. Second thing to show y'all, let's see. 1921, it's an off-center strike. And it's a good 5, maybe 10% at most. But the way you tell you is when you flip it over, you see where it's all centered on the reverse also. This is totally different from a misaligned die strike, where usually one side is struck off center. So you see the words end it got cut off, but what's cool is that we got the date. This is ink planchet. Picked up the local coin store for $2. Then we have fun with dateless buffalo nickels. There's a certain person who doesn't like me doing this, but we need to know what the date is. So, date restoration, people call it nickel date. And basically what you do is, pretty sure y'all seen me do this before. Put a little bit on there. Let it spread out. What it is a very mild acid. While I was doing that, I'm going to put a pair of gloves on because it will stain your fingers. This does damage the coin. Cuts the value of them in half. But what's cool is it makes great album fillers till you find one that is not nickel-dated. So I will be selling some of these on Whatnot tomorrow that are nickel-dated for people to buy. I'm doing groups of 3s. It cost me a lot of money to buy them like this. Basically, I use a toothpick to kind of agitate it. Now, sometimes they can get so bad the nickel date will not work. And so sometimes you have to do 2, maybe 3 applications before the nickel date does work. I said this before in other videos, so I won't say it again. So then I use paper towel. It's possible this may be real bad when the nickel date would not work. We know it's not the type 1. Because type 1 will have a mound, and this is straight. So this is a type 2. Type 1 you can only find in the 1913s. It started bringing out a little bit of the date. So we're going to do it one more time. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving Thursday. This may be bad, so bad that Nicodate will not work. I've only had it happen twice. Then I've done it where I didn't think it'd do anything and come back the next day and there's the date showing up. Just had to sit. You know the first two numbers are going to be the 1 and the 9. These are minute from 1913 to 1938. Nickels before that were shield nickels. I don't think Nicodate's going to work on this coin at all. It doesn't always work. This one's that one did not work. A little bit of damage done to it. This one does. Sometimes I clean these off ahead of time, rubbing alcohol. I should have done that before I started doing this. Sometimes that helps. There are times this thing, it works, and you can watch the date just appear right before your eyes. I think this is what this one's starting to do. And after that, we're going to go to some of these nickels I got down here on the last box hunt. I'm going to make just a short video. There's a date starting to come out. I think. I see some numbers starting to work their way out. It says it's only so while that one's doing that, got two more. This one got a partial semi-date on there. It's hard to tell. Now, parents, do not allow young kids to do this, please. If you find some roll hunting, parents, you need to do it. Do not allow young kids to do this. That is... Let's see. Something a little bit longer. These are pretty much worn down, so we're just going to let them soak a little bit. I see a 1 and a 9. The 1's right there, and there's the 9, but I can't read the other two dates. I'm going to give it a third dose. It's possibly these are so worn down that Nicodate is not going to work like it should. This is a 1914. 1914. Is there a mint mark on the back? This is a San Francisco. I'm not going to nickendate the back. I watched a video with one guy, he actually submerged, he bought the big bottle, submerged the whole coin to get all the details out. Looked pretty, it was pretty neat looking, but I wouldn't do that. Just want to see what it would do. And buy a lot of the details, but this one's too far gone. Nickendate is not working. See one number, and that's the number 9. See the one, the 9, and not. I can't tell the other one. There's no penny hunt this weekend. These are too far gone. It's like a 28. So I ain't worried about those. Let's go ahead and go into the nickels that I got sitting out. See what we come up with. I'll put on my bucket of. Let's see. This is a dirty one. Got the beehive right by the FS. There's a 2014 Philly. This is just so grungy. I'm not going to keep that one. Just to show y'all. 18p. Oh yeah, Master Beehive. And it's actually got 3 layers to it. So you got the main one, which is straight. It broke off here. Then it started forming a third one right there. It's got a little something right there going on. And we got the beehive. The FS beehive is what I wanted to call it. This is right there by the letters. 2018 Philly. '21 Philly. Look for dye chips in the hair. Any type of potential cuds on the rims. And a little tiny, tiny beehive, but it's the beginning of a massive one. It's got a little piece right here, but it's shiny. It's starting to break off right up in here. That's another building. I'm keeping this short. I'm kind of tired tonight. So as soon as I get done with this, I'm going to bed. We got the little dye chip between the E and the R. I have noticed throughout the years they have changed the design right up in here. Hmm. 22 Philly. Just one small beehive, nothing else going on. And so on that, saw it was just a single beehive, but a small one. Bigger the beehive, more money they're going to be worth. So here's one. Right here. Looks like that's all that's going to happen here, just like that one's just a small one. We've got a die chip below the F on 5. Okay, now here we got the die chip right there in Liberty. I think that was all that was on this when I first found it. Yep. Now here, a little bit more elongated die chip. And there's a little white spot there. Don't know what that is. But it looks like it's starting to try to fill that in. So, and here's the last coin of the night. Another die chip. So, if you take the one where we just had here and here, that would be a big die chip. You only found one like that so far. Maybe in previous videos. So, I'm just going to conclude this quick little video. Y'all have a good evening. If you're new to the channel and have not done so, please subscribe. Leave comments if you like. Not required. That does help me out. Y'all have a good evening and stay safe out there. And hope everybody has a good holiday season coming up. In my case, I say Merry Christmas. Good night.